Hi, this is AliShanMao, and this is the video to show you how did I set up my Sadler Vampire by Triumph's model. Let me tell you something. When I received the planes from Triumph's models and when I was unboxing them, I was like, wow, look at that plane, and I was like excited. But when I actually started to put these planes together, assemble them, I was like, oh, damn it, shit. Something like that, you know. So anyways, since the time I started putting these Triumph model planes together, I started assembling them, I am cursing their engineer since that time, because he's the one who guided me completely wrong for everything and sent me wrong stuff. Later I had to order a lot of different stuff to actually fit in these planes and put them together. Now let me show you how did I set up this Sadler Vampire, which is actually an electric ARF plane, and I was told I can fly it with a 46 ASP or Nitro engine. Well, it took me a lot of time to put this thing together with ASP 46 Nitro engine, and I don't know. Am I confident? Will it fly? Anyway, I will show you how did I set up this plane, so all you guys who actually made a mistake to buy from Triumph's model these ARF planes, you can actually see how this plane actually gets ready with a 46.46 Nitro engine. And will it fly? I have no answer for that question yet. Alright, so first of all, I would show you inside. It's kind of messy because I did not set up things properly. At the moment you can see, if I put it this way, it shows a bit tail heavy, but it goes down on nose anyway. It just sits back on its foot. So after I put an 11.1 volt battery here and a UBEC to power with the receiver and everything, and after I fill this 550cc fuel tank, which can make this plane fly for 45 minutes or more maybe, this thing is going to be properly balanced. That's what I think. Anyways, first let's see inside. Alright, hopefully you can see that before I actually installed the engine, I had to put a lot of AB glue to the sides of this plate in order to actually, strengthen it so that it can actually take up the vibrations of this engine. Alright, after that you can see, I will come here. As you can see, the fuel tank is here. Under the fuel tank I had to put 4 pieces of foam to get the fuel tank higher, and so that it can actually sit instead of going backside, it can actually sit here in the center and balance the CG. To install the throttle servo was actually pain, because this plane is not designed for the Nitro engine, so there is no place for throttle servo. Anyway, I used the plate, actually, this wooden plate down there on which the servo is sitting. It's the wooden plate that was supplied with this plane for mounting the battery, actually. I used that plate, I cut the place for the servo, I mount the servo on it, then I put the plate under the fuel tank and hot glue the shit out of it. Sorry for cussing. Anyway, I did use a lot of hot glue everywhere, you can see, even on the pipes. Alright, now the fuel tank is secured, and the tubes are coming from forward, because when the plane actually flies, it will go forward, pushing all the fuel back. Alright, next thing is here, let me see, all messy. This is my steering servo for the steering wheel. It goes all the way to the steering, and I had to mix this servo with the rudder servo so that I can make the things work together. Okay, let's go backside. Fitting the engine actually was piece of cake. I just need to cut this little piece out here. I still have to do something here so that this pipe won't cut down. Maybe I'll put the hot glue here. And you can see I just had to cut 1 or 2 holes in order to actually fix the engine mounts on this one. I just need to drill 2 holes. 2 holes perfectly fit on one side. After that, fitting the engine is piece of cake. Now there is a big problem. Looking at this angle, you can see there isn't enough space for me to use the motor or power starter to start this engine. This means I am going to use my hand only if I want to start this engine, hoping that this engine will start by hands. Okay, coming down here, I used only one servo on rudder. There are two rudders, as you can see. Then I run a long rod and join them both together. Alright, and here's only one rudder servo that actually moves this rudder, and then using this long rod, it moves the other one as well. Hey kitty. Alright, for the elevator, you can simply see there's only one servo. I didn't want to use two servos. It's all working perfect actually here. When it comes to surfaces and stuff like that, everything is working just great. Now the only thing is we need to bring this baby out, fill in the fuel tank, 550 cc's, and do something to start this engine. I hope this engine will start easily using the backflip method, but how do I backflip here? I have no idea, but let's hope engine will start. After that we will give it like 2 or 3 tanks of engine braking in. Oh sorry, just 1 tank of engine braking in will be enough because this is a 550 cc fuel tank. And then let's hope this plane will fly and won't crash. So this is it. Stay tuned, videos are coming.